music journey as a bit of a roller coaster, I'd say. It's definitely had its ups, it's had its downs, and right now we're going back up, which is good. So I'd say, yeah, definitely a roller coaster. Professionally, since the age of like 12, that's when I first started recording my first record. So yeah, I mean, I'm 25 now, so like 13 years, which sounds mad because I was like 13 when my first record came out. But yeah, it's gone very, very quickly. I don't feel 25. Sometimes I still feel like that 13-year-old girl. I first really got inspired by like Marvin Gaye. I still am, to be fair. I remember actually like hearing Ain't No Mountain for the first time, and I was like, what is this? This is like the best thing I've ever heard in my life. But yeah, him. I pull from Amy naturally, and Lauryn Hill. I love Lauryn Hill like probably every other person. Love actually came, I wasn't in, well, I should say it wasn't actually going to be the first thing that I released coming out of a lockdown. It was actually meant to be something else. But I kind of went through a situation, and I had already wrote Can't I Love You. That was another song I wrote. Anyway, Silly Love. I had already done that before lockdown, and it felt more poignant at where I was at that moment, or this moment in time in life. So it just felt right, and I was like, you know what? Let's put this one out first. And I'm glad. I'm a singer, so I wanted something to, if I'm going to kind of like reintroduce myself, I wanted it to kind of be with the vocals. There was two really. I wanted everyone to see a side to Amy that I just don't think has ever been shown before. That she's just like a really loving, caring, funny, beautiful person. Aside from all of the, you know, the stuff that has been out there already. I wanted people to see that, but also for myself, I really wanted people to kind of see what I went through and how grief is such a taboo subject, but it's very prominent. And I think, especially with what we've gone through, actually with COVID and everything, I think grief is something that's actually been quite heightened in the last 18 months. And just to show that, you know, sometimes people are more than what you just see. I would be, I mean, right now I feel like a hippopotamus because I just had like a huge dinner, so I feel like a hippo right now. But what would I be? Do you know what? I quite like elephants. I know that sounds like weird, but I feel like elephants are animals that they just do them. They're not really ever getting caught up in any like animal beef or anything like that. They just do what they got to do. They surround themselves with who they want to surround themselves with, and they keep it calm and pushing. Return of the Mac, Mark Morrison, because I am back with music and I'm not going anywhere. So that's what it would be. I would like to have an EP out, which looks promising. So I've got 6 months to get that down, and also kind of have an album as well under my belt ready to go for the new year. That's what I'd really like to achieve. You know, we like to really like get consumed by certain things that seem like massive things, but they're actually nothing. Also, I think with lockdown and everything, it's taught me, and I'm sure taught other people, that you only need a small amount of people around you. Do you know what I mean? You don't need 10,000 friends or anything like that. And yeah, just enjoy life. Life is just too short.